guys, welcome back to another video. Shut up here. Hey guys, welcome back. Signing up again. Just gonna go through the things, through the pre-draft interviews. First up, Atlanta Hawks. They have the 21st pick. Do you reckon I can go to them? Drop a like down below. Subscribe. We're just gonna listen to these.
All right then, one more. Being in the NBA brings a lot of responsibilities, and some people just aren't ready for it, if you know what I mean. What are your plans once you get that first paycheck?
To be honest, that's something I haven't given much thought. Right now, I'm completely focused on my game and getting drafted in the lottery. Hopefully top 5, man. That'd be nice.
Okay, good stuff. We'll be in touch if we have any other questions.
Up next, Detroit Pistons.
Greetings. I'm the GM and Director of Player Personnel for the Detroit Pistons. We have the 18th pick in the draft and are narrowing down our list of draft targets. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to ask you a couple questions. The team that we built here in Detroit was a rebuilding effort that didn't quite pan out. Obviously, it's difficult to predict the future, but I expect to see a fair amount of roster turnover as we work towards retooling the lineup for another rebuilding effort. How comfortable would you feel coming into a situation where the roster is in a state of flux?
It sounds to me like you're asking if I'm comfortable losing in the short term. Sure, I can handle that for a little while as I learn the NBA game. It's not the biggest motivator in the world, but if you're telling me that you guys have a master plan, I can definitely get on board with that as long as it doesn't hold my game back.
Okay, last question. This is a question we ask all our potential draftees, and I want you to answer it as honestly as possible. Where do you see your career going? What do you hope to achieve out of your career? Ultimately, what do you want your legacy to be?
Wow. Okay. So, I want my career to go wherever it takes me. As cliche as that sounds. Ultimately, I want to be the best basketball player and best team player I can be. At the end of the day, that's really all I can ever ask out of myself. I want to be remembered as someone who gave 110% every time he set foot on the court.
Okay, I think we were able to get a good read into what you're all about. We'll be in touch.
Next up, Philadelphia 76ers.
Well played out there tonight. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the GM of the Philadelphia 76ers. We have the 24th pick in the draft, and I'm considering using it on you. I'd like to ask you a couple questions real quick, if you don't mind. It takes a strong will to play here in Philadelphia. If you give your heart and soul to the team, the fans will support you completely with their adoration. On the other hand, if you ever badmouth them or not give 100% out on the court, they will turn on you in a heartbeat and boo you relentlessly. They truly are the best fans in basketball and expect nothing less than your best. You think you have the makeup to play in this city?
Yeah, I can really get behind a fan base that wants to win and will do anything to get it. We're very alike in that regard. I've always given 100% of myself to the game. It's not all about me. When I put on a jersey, I have a responsibility to not only myself, but also to my teammates and the fans of that team. I think Philly fans and I are on the same level. I think it'd be a mutual love.
Next question. How important is it for you to be a lottery pick in the draft?
Extremely important, because I know I'm one of the best players in the draft, if not the best player in the draft. To go outside the lottery,
us something to take back to the team. We'll see you on draft night.
NBA draft. Let's do this.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. Tonight is the culmination of the efforts for some of the world's most talented young basketball players. It's a time for their dreams to be realized and to be welcomed into the elite group of players that make up the NBA. We thank all of you for joining us on this exciting night, whether you're watching on television or following along online. And finally, a big thanks to all the fans here for providing this wonderful atmosphere. Now, let's get underway. With the first pick in the NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Ben Simmons from Louisiana State University. With the second pick in the NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Brandon Ingram from Duke University. With the third pick in the NBA draft, the Boston Celtics select Jaylen Brown from the University of California. With the fourth pick in the NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns select the big man from Croatia. With the fifth pick in the NBA draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Chris Dunn from Providence College.
Atlanta Hawks. Here we go. Let's do some good things for these people. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Contract. Ah, stuff it. And we all know what this place looks like, so there's no point. Yeah. Just to let you all know. Here it is, here it is. He's got next. Tickets visit AtlantaHawks.com. I just viewed it again. First game versus Washington. And it's at home. Let's go straight into that. We'll just listen to the commentary.
Knocks out every possession. But he's developed his offensive game to the point where he's more than just a hustle guy. He's also a scoring threat now, and a guy we can't leave open. They'll be watching him, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. Otto Porter Jr. is checked in for Bradley Beal. Humphries takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside. 59 seconds left to play here in the first. Wall attacking. Goes up with a strike. Nice jump shot. Good. Wall's got 5 now. It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively. But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early. He feeds it to Mahina. Dishes it to Thornton. Shot clock at 6. No good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And of course, game 1 of the season gives them their first real look at the Wizards. And going back to last year, this series was an even split. Yeah, guys, they feel like they're the better team. The standings would agree with that. I look for them to assert that with their play tonight. How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in? Oh, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Haley with his first bucket in the NBA. What a feeling he's got a hand right now. And he reached the end of the first quarter. Want to be a part of the action? Then come out to a Hawks game. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. We get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards. Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially
second quarter, about a minute gone. While we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. In the third spot, the Hawks.
You can tell by watching them how much they're showing who's playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Satoransky's checked in for Washington. Washington leading now by 6. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And it's Buckets with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
Wizards making a switch here. Nicholson's checked in. Here's Beal. Nails the 16-footer. Beal's got 6.
The entire defense was frozen foot. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
The Hawks shooting a meager 37% for the game. Soft touch off the glass. 6 points for Buckets.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Gotta get quicker there. Just no resistance on the interior.
Bounce, Atlanta takes possession.
Okay, we got a moment now to look back to last year's Atlanta Hawks. Second in assists, third in steal, and they also showed up in the top 5 in blocks. A good, solid team at the defensive end of the floor. And from those assist numbers, you can see this was a very unselfish team. Their passing was really infectious and made them a tough team to defend.
Miami's checked in for Portland. And it's Schroeder missing. Wizards leading by 6. Outside, Wall. Pass to Satoransky. Back to Wall. Right side, Wall. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nicholson. And 10 to go. Good work defensively by Millsap. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on 3 quarters here in the second quarter so far. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. 8 points for Buckets. Wizards have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And Wall kicks to Satoransky. Back to Wall. Passes to Porter. Shoots from the elbow. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Wizards making a switch here.
And we're up at half time by 4 points. We got straight back into the second half. Straight after. Yeah. Just gonna get straight back into it. We're up by 4. Who's the player of the game so far? Kent Bazemore. 8 points, 2 rebounds, and 0 assists. Let's go.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Kicks to Porter. Doubled by Bailey, and it's Buckets with the foul.
Oh, what?
That's his third
16th foul already.
so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
It's alright.
For Washington, they have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year. Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Jason Smith is checked in for Washington. Here's Bailey. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Here's now to check out the Washington Wizards' upcoming schedule. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good for Bailey. Wizards have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Smith with a screen on Korver. Beal with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Beal's shot is good.
How about that? Going up strong. I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
Here's Bailey. 6 down from the post. Buckets got 12 in the game. The Wizards with the lead. Just over 3.5 minutes into the third quarter of play now. A putback
is so gifted. Man, you gotta play better defense. Eventually, he's gonna make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in the rhythm, even though he misses that. They're almost always deadly when he's that open.
Millsap sets the pick for Corver. Screen by Howard. Her passes to Bailey. Looking low to Howard. Good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Porter with it. 7 points in the game. Dish out to Beal. Find the shoot. A feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Beal's got 12 points in the game.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. That's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
He kicks it to Porter. No good. Against the Hawks, taking it the other way. 44 seconds left to play in the third. Porter.
Key there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Wall up top. Started by Schroeder. Wall dishes to Georgia. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through it, and that's not legal.
It's Wall with the drop. The feed now to Porter. Looking to get it going. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 8th assist of the game. Here's Schroeder. Another 3 for Atlanta. And as we finish the third quarter. It's all a scary night of basketball. Halloween in the NBA. Kenneth Faried and the Denver Nuggets take on Jonas Valanciunas. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back to the fourth quarter of action. In a moment to look at the score this one.
And we've lost by 4 points. Unlucky there. Play one more game, and then it'll be good. We are 284 SP skill points. I'm not on VC, but we lost. I had a good game, I reckon. Yeah, we'll play one more game, I think. No, we're gonna end the video just after this pre-game interview.
You've just played your first official NBA game. Did things go as you expected?
Yeah, I think it went okay. I wasn't out there a whole lot, but I tried to make some things happen when I was given the chance. It feels good to be a part of this team, and I'm looking forward to the opportunity to, continue to prove myself. I know I can be an asset here, so I got to make sure I take advantage of every chance I get.
Alright, see you guys in the next vid. Have fun.